This video is purely for educational purposes. I do not promote, condone, or encourage anyone to take illegal drugs or break the law in any way. One of the world's leading experts on mushrooms believes he may have discovered the key to advancing the evolution of human consciousness. The eccentric mycologist Paul Stamets says that the regular consumption of three substances, lion's mane mushroom, niacin, and psilocybin, could make us smarter, more empathetic, and better problem solvers. He believes that the wide-scale use of these three substances, known as the Stamets Stack, could even be a catalyst for a meaningful step up in the evolution of human consciousness.
But this is probably the number one thing that people can do, in my mind, to not only preserve cognitive function, but to expand it.
Feeling a bit underwhelmed with my own level of consciousness, I decided to try the Stamets Stack for 30 days. It was an interesting experience that changed me in ways I didn't expect. My stack looked like this. I took 0.1 gram of psilocybe cubensis mushrooms, 0.8 grams of lion's mane mushroom extract, and 50 milligrams of niacin, also known as vitamin B3, on Monday to Thursday. On Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I would drop the psilocybin and only take the lion's mane and niacin. So 4 days on and 3 days off, and I did this for 4 weeks in total, journaling most evenings to keep track of my thoughts and feelings. Day 1. After my first dose of the experiment, I got an uncomfortable flush from the niacin, which lasted about 20 minutes, but it wasn't too bad. I just felt a bit warm and itchy. According to Stamets, the flush caused by niacin is very important as it pushes the nerve-growing compounds of the mushrooms to the extremities.
The advantage is, and this is hypothetical, but this is something I think is well worth testing, is that niacin can help drive the neurogenic benefits of psilocybin and aranacines to the end of the peripheral nervous system.
He believes this has the potential to help heal brain and nervous system injuries. After the flush calmed down, I had a busy and productive day. My notes from that evening show that I didn't notice any obvious effects from the stack, but that I did feel calm and mentally stable all day. Day 7. This was a Sunday. I had completed my first week of dosing, and this was my third day of only taking the lion's mane and niacin. The flush wasn't so pronounced by now, but still noticeable. According to my notes, I had a good week. I was productive, positive, and feeling motivated. That weekend, I spent time with friends and noticed that I was more engaged, talkative, and less anxious than usual. As someone who's always been quite introverted and mildly socially anxious, it was really nice just to be in a sort of flow state. Research has shown that both psilocybin and certain compounds in lion's mane can promote the growth of new brain cells in a process known as neurogenesis. This can reduce the fear response and boost mood, which may explain my newfound confidence. Day 14. The next week was much of the same, apart from one dosing day where I didn't sleep great and I felt very tired the next day. I was yawning a lot and my mind felt a bit manic. This is when I decided to start meditating and to not work quite as much as I had been. Even though I felt super motivated to work, I thought I might burn myself out, so I wanted to balance out the focus with more relaxing activities. My confidence in social situations continued to increase. In fact, I started to feel my personality around others was shifting. The days I didn't dose were slightly less productive and more relaxed than my dose days, but the lion's mane still gave me a subtle boost. While there isn't much data in humans, a number of promising studies suggest that compounds in lion's mane can boost brain health by stimulating the brain to produce nerve growth factor, or NGF. NGF is important for the production, growth, and maintenance of neurons. This neuronal growth helps increase connectivity within the brain, which may result in better memory, focus, and general cognition. Day 21. 3 weeks in, I had experienced no negative effects apart from a few bad nights' sleep and some tired days. However, I had been meditating, exercising, and eating healthy consistently and with little discipline, so overall I was feeling very positive and, well, happy. Like psilocybin and lion's mane, meditation has been shown to promote neurogenesis, so I'm sure it played a part in the benefits I was experiencing. Work-wise, I was productive but pretty unremarkable. No major breakthroughs or surges of inspiration. Day 28. At the end of my experiment, I was actually quite shocked. As someone who's always struggled a bit socially, I felt like a new person. The doubting voice in my head was silenced and I felt I could finally be myself around others. While I thought that microdosing with the Stamets Stack might make me more creative, smarter or productive, it didn't really do any of that. In reality, it made me more confident, less self-conscious and less anxious. Perhaps the fact that it helped me meditate and eat healthy with consistency played a part in this, but that doesn't explain how I felt those benefits from day one practically. Final thoughts. It's now been a couple of weeks since I conducted my experiment, and I still feel different, although maybe not as confident as I did, with signs of social anxiety creeping back in. However, it's shown me who I can be socially, and for that I think the Stamets Stack and microdosing in general is a valuable tool for connection. I think that it can help individuals break down the mental barriers that we think separate us, allowing us to bond and cooperate in ways that maybe we've forgotten how to. Used on a wide enough scale, I honestly think Stamets could be right in that it may help humanity work together to create new ways of living and being that are more conscious and in alignment with higher goals. Whether the Stamets Stack is the key to the evolution of human consciousness, I don't know. But it's certainly a very powerful tool for anyone looking to reduce social anxiety and to express who they really are. I'd love to hear your experiences with the Stamets Stack, so let me know in the comments and subscribe for more videos like this.